Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'll be kinda uh, telling you how to pick a graphics card upgrade if you are planning on one. You probably have a crappy graphics card if you're watching this video, or you want to upgrade to a better one. So what you want to do first is take a look at how much money you have. And if you've got around 300 bucks, let's say, that was me. So you want to split it in half. Make sure half is for graphics card and make sure half is for power supply, because most likely if you just bought a PC that was pre-built, like ordered it online or something, then you probably just have a power supply that has enough wattage just for the PC that you have. So what you want to do is first look for a good graphics card. First actually open up your computer and find out what model your PSU power supply is, and then look it up online. Take a look at how many watts you have, and then if you have, let's say you have a 500 watt, I have a 300 watt. If you have a 500 watt, just look up for a graphics card, and then I'll come back to that later. So just the X550 Ti, and then just type in the type of graphics card you want, and then once you've got a whole bunch of them, good brands for graphics card are MSI, Gigabyte, Asus, or Asus, however you want to say it, Zotac, EVGA. Those are all good companies. So what you want to do for your research, I mostly recommend using newegg.ca. Whether you buy it from them or not, that's up to you, but for the research I highly recommend using this because it's really easy to navigate the site. You can take a look at the ratings. You can actually click on best rating and it gives you the top rated graphics cards. You can also click on that and you can see the feedback from people, what they think of it. Sorry. And then yeah, once you find a graphics card that looks half decent or looks good for you, then you want to, let's say this is GTX 550 Ti, the same one I'm ordering. So what you do is go to youtube.com and type in GTX 550 Ti review, and then you get a whole bunch of reviews on it. Now you do want to make sure you watch the reviews because that pretty much tells you whether the graphics card is good or not. Make sure you take a look at the benchmarks and everything. Make sure you do your research now, because if you get a crappy graphics card, you're not going to be happy for long. Have the graphics card that you want. Click on it in Newegg. I'm just going to pick the first one and click on details and go to the manufacturer website, which is already open there. So here it should tell you what power it needs. It says a minimum of 400 watt. A minimum, that means it's gonna need at least that many watts power supply if it's running a basic. If you're gonna overclock it, or if you're gonna play heavy duty games on it, then what you want to do is get something that's more than 400 watts. So in my case I got 700 watt because I currently have a 300 watt. Or maybe if you do have a good power supply, then what you want to do, then you wouldn't need to buy a power supply. You can just spend all your money into getting a really good graphics card. So once you have that, it says 400 watt power supply, make sure check if you have the power supply in your computer installed already. If not, again, do the same thing. Put in the watt, type in power supply, go. And then once it comes up with a bunch, best rating, go. And then it comes up with the top rated power supplies. Take a look at the one with the most ratings. Cooler Master is a good company, and so is I think there's Corsair. Coolmax I heard is bad. so stay away from that. And yeah, so just pick one. I'm just gonna pick the Corsair one. Where is it? Corsair. And sometimes they have videos here reviewing it, but what you want to do is go to the feedback section and yeah, look at what people have to say and pick one that's good, that people really like. Even if it costs a bit more, power supply, it's gonna last you a long time, so you want to get a good one. So once you have those two, the power supply and the graphics card that you want, what you want to do is look all over the internet, go to Google, type in the product that you want, and then look for the lowest price and order it. And NCIX, I prefer it, is because it has a price match option. So once you've added something to your cart, I don't know if it's gonna work now, but once you've had, let's say I add this to my cart, and if it says right here price match, you can click on price match. It isn't letting me right now. I think it's already on sale, which is probably why. But usually what it does is it gives you a bar where you put in the URL of the product that you found that was cheaper than these guys, and you put in the cost, and then the cost that the other website is selling it to you for, and then you just continue shopping, or like you check out, and then they take a look at it, they see if they can match the price, and they let you know if they can. So that's a good way to save some money. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So what you want to do is make sure you research. Make sure you research what people think about the graphics card, about the power supply. Make sure it's a good power supply and graphics card. Make sure you have enough wattage to support your PC. And once you have that, make sure it can fit in your computer, because I know some computers are really compact that might not fit every graphics card. So again, here it should tell you, it doesn't tell you on the manufacturer website, but it should tell you here. There you go, it tells you the card dimensions. Make a cardboard box, I don't know, template of it, and try and fit it into your computer, see if it fits. And power supplies should fit in every single computer, so that should be fine. It's just a graphics card. Make sure it fits in your computer, because it would suck to have to mail it back just because it doesn't fit in your computer. So yeah, that's pretty much it on how to pick a decent graphics card. Make sure you do a lot of research. As for me, I picked this graphics card, and I think I picked a Corsair power supply. Yeah, I think it's this one too. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. In a couple of days I'll be uploading a video on how to install the graphics card and power supply, PSU, into your computer. And yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching again.